Hey everyone, Maddie Champa here with Golden Valley Park and Rec, bringing you today's home rec Olympic event. We're going to be playing a little game called Grab and Go. It's pretty simple. All you're going to need is some markers, crayons, whatever you got. They're going to be your grabbers. Then you are going to need apples, oranges, beads, also whatever you got that ultimately can fit within the markers, crayons, whatever you're using as the grabbers. Then lastly, what you're going to need is some cups. I'm using 3 just for the demonstration, but once you kind of see what the game is, you can determine how many you want to use. So to set up, what you're going to need is some space. I'm using a small space just so you can see it, but the more space you have, the more of a challenge it really will be. And then you're going to put your cups on one end and your items on the other. From there, it's going to turn into a time race. So feel free to time it or just do it for fun. And you're gonna give one person the markers, and what they are trying to do is grab the object as quickly as possible, bring it to the cup, get it in the cup without the cup falling over. You can determine when you play if you want that person to have to stand up high and drop it in, or if they can set it in. Of course, setting it in is going to take a little bit more time. So I'm going to demonstrate it really fast, and then I will show you some alternate versions that you can do. So here we go. I grab my markers, one in each hand, and I go to grab the orange. Try not to drop it. I'm setting it in, the cup drops, so that doesn't count. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do it with another one. Try not to drop it, because if I drop it, it doesn't count. So right now I'm at 1 point. I go to grab my third one. I walk without dropping it. Let's see. Uh-oh. So I would have got 1 point, and of course you're timing it at the same time. So you can always go based on time, or you can go based on how many points at the end you get. Because the 2 cups dropped, I lost those points, so I only ended up with 1. Of course, you can add more cups, more objects as you go, or if you just want to do that. Some different versions you can do is you can make it a team thing. So one person would have one marker, the other would have the other, and they would need to work together to scoop up the objects, walking and then dropping it at the same time. You could have 2 stations set up so it's at the same time, or you can just do time trials like that. If you're outside, hockey sticks also work, and you could set up markers or crayons, and then it makes it a little bit bigger as well. And as I said, you can use different objects or add more cups. They don't have to be in a triangle like I had them in. You could spread them out as well. So lots of different versions on how to play. Try them all or pick your favorite. Have fun, and we will see you again tomorrow.